I haven't had a lot of qualms with Black Ops 2. All in all, it's been a pretty good game in my eyes, but there's one striking, blatant flaw in this game that I see, and I don't know if anybody else sees it. I'm sure they do, but no one's really spoken out against it, and it better be fixed in the next Call of Duty, or I might be jumping ship. And it's really not even that big of an issue, at least to fix. Certainly not to fix, but it gets really annoying. Have you ever joined a game and as soon as you join, you get killed by a swarm or dog or stealth chopper or lodestar because the enemy team is destroying you and you didn't even do anything wrong. You join the game and you're already down 5 kills. It's garbage. People are being punished for the previous player rage quitting, and it's just unfair. You shouldn't be able to place a player who's looking to get in a game into a session like that when they're already getting destroyed. And it generally happens when you're playing solo. And if you're playing solo 9 times out of 10, if you join a game, Ground War for example, 9 times out of 10 you're going to be losing drastically, and as soon as you spawn, you're going to be killed. And you're going to keep getting killed over and over and over again. And before you know it, you're 0-10, you haven't even moved 10 feet, and it's not even your fault. You didn't even get to play. So you got 2 options. You can back out and hurt your win-loss ratio, which I don't know how many people care about that. Or you can just suffer through it and your KD will be shot. Now, I've never been one for the KDs or the win-loss ratio. I don't really care about all that, but just the principle of having to back out every time I join a game in solo because it's intolerable. You can't even play. I'm not even moving. Most of the time, they have an idea of when I'm spawning, and I would consider it a spawn trap. I know there isn't like a real spawn trap in Ground War. Or if there is, I haven't seen it, but they know where you spawn, and they're going to keep killing you. I spawned 3 times playing today. Each time I got sniped before I moved. And I sat through the game. I just put my controller down and sat there because I knew if I were to back out and then rejoin another game, the same thing would happen. And this is a huge problem in Call of Duty that hasn't been addressed in any of them. Now, it hasn't been noticed in that many Call of Duties, at least for me. Modern Warfare 2 was really the first game that I noticed this. I would spawn into a game, and immediately I would get absolutely pummeled by an AC-130. Right off the bat, it was right after I picked my class, I would just get destroyed. You could hear it coming in, and I knew it was over. And it happens in Black Ops 2 even more, and it's so annoying. And it's a relatively easy thing to address if they would just address it. Make it so you can't join a session in progress if it's already in progress unless you're trying to join a friend's game and you click join session in progress if there's room. You shouldn't be forced into a game where you're already losing before you pick a class. It's just not fair. That shouldn't be a part of matchmaking, and sadly it's been throughout all of the Call of Duties. And like I said, this is not hard to fix. Just take it out. Adjust the matchmaking. The matchmaking in this game was supposed to be better. I didn't see any improvements whatsoever in this matchmaking. Matchmaking, there's so many myths about it, how, your skill level and whatnot, and I don't even know if it's true, but this is a problem. It's just unfair. It's blatantly unfair, and it really ruins the game. It puts a bad taste in my mouth, and the sad part is I didn't even get to play. It puts a bad taste in my mouth before I've even started playing, and it's just, it ruins the game. And I'm not one to rage or, start screaming at the game, none of that, but I definitely don't want to play it when this happens. I just honestly, I just pull my controller down and, I don't care how many times I die. My KD is, over 1, maybe 2, but I don't even check it because I don't really care about it. So, but if you're like a competitive player and you pride yourself on your KD and your win-loss ratio, you're at a disadvantage. You really are, unless you have a full team, which most of the time kids don't. You just want to play solo. If you want to play solo these days in this game, in Black Ops 2, you're already at a disadvantage before you join the game, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to join the game and you're going to be losing and you're going to die as soon as you pick your class. And it's not right. Kids who pride themselves on their KD and their win-loss ratio are almost like not allowed to play by themselves. You run the risk of dropping your KD half a point, and it's nonsense. So I don't know, maybe in the next Call of Duty they could fix this, because quite frankly, Call of Duty's headed down the wrong path. They haven't really fixed anything, new guns and whatnot, but nothing else. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.